I wasn't always like this, you know? I used to be very sociable, you know? At some point, I stopped saying how I feel. I realized that people are easily offended, you know? I didn't always want to be alone, you know? I still do crave community, though, and have a great desire to share with you my story. Good morning, friends! I'm Justin, and this is my story. I am currently hiking out to my winter camp one last time this season. Every lyric holds a world of light. Alright. In shadows cast by melodies so bright, a singer stands, his voice a silver stream. So, recently I have gained quite a few new subscribers, which is excellent. You can help me get to 1,000 subscribers by gently pressing the subscribe button, and that would help me out a lot. So, it's been really cool to share my alternative lifestyle with folks that like things a bit different. So this winter, I've been focusing on posting videos as a way to share my creative personality, woven into a celebration of the sun and the moon, a theme that I hold very near and dear and revisit often. The first time I ever camped at my spot was in 2020. I was looking for a place out of town, but not too far out of town, where I could finish recording my debut album, The Sun versus the Moon, which you can listen to on Spotify right now. Since then, I've come back to my spot many times in the off season to record music, to camp, to just get out of town. Today and into the night, yet yearns to soar beyond the bounds of a dream. This winter has been tough, but also amazing. It has been a great opportunity to grow as a person, as an artist, and as a friend. As of the day of this recording, winter is beginning to turn towards spring, and as of the day that this is posted, I will already be with Amanda. Spring will be springing, and everything will be changing. I'm looking forward to new life, new adventures, and new love. We are planning to spend 6 weeks together adventuring, spending quality time, and exploring our love. I'm going to share my time with Amanda and our adventures for sure. I will probably release those videos in a couple of weeks. In the meantime, I wanted to continue the getting to know me theme and share with you over the next few weeks some things that are really important to me. The first thing I would like to share is my winter camp. Some of the benefits of my winter camp are: one, there is water. Obviously, water is essential for life, so it's very important to be close to water. Two, it is sheltered from the wind, which is great because one thing that really makes it hard to live outside is the wind. Three, it is relatively low elevation, so the winter season is pretty mild. There are some downsides. Number one, although it is relatively warm during the winter, there is quite a bit of rain. So staying dry is a constant battle. The wetness finds a way to seep in, always. The second downside is there can be quite a bit of ATV traffic, especially on the weekends, which is just kind of annoying.
His fingers dance upon the worn out keys. Each chord a whisper from his heart laid bare. But lyrics like the softest summer breeze escape his grasp, elusive in the air. He wanders through the pages of his mind, where rhythms pulse and stories long to breathe. In every line a deeper truth to find. A canvas waits for him to pause and
So you may be wondering how I managed to live in a tent alone in the wilderness, even in the winter. So I thought it'd be fun to give you a camp tour and give you just a piece of my day-to-day life. So welcome to Camel's Camp. This is my front yard. There is a bit of a clearing so that when the sun does come out, I can set stuff out to dry and put out my solar charger. A lot of mornings, I just stand here drinking coffee, staring at the trees. If we go through the yard and down this bank, we will reach Camel's Creek. This is where I get all of my water. I use this Sawyer squeeze to filter. Honestly, I could probably just drink this water and be fine, but better safe than sorry. I'd rather not get sick out here alone. This is my backyard, and this is where I have the occasional fire. I also use this space to record music. If we go through the backyard, you can see my disc golf course. It is currently only 12 holes, but if I were to stay out here during the summer or early fall, I'd make it much larger. Now, I'll show you my restroom. So I have all of this space to poop. And luckily, I'm pretty consistent. So every morning, I take a little walk, I dig a hole, do my business, and bury it to be forever forgotten. I don't use toilet paper. Instead, I use this portable bidet. It's pretty amazing. I'm essentially pressure washing my butt every morning. It's actually quite refreshing, especially with ice cold water. And now, for our final stop, my bedroom. Generally, in the spring, summer, and fall, I'm hiking long distance, so I'm usually sleeping in a much smaller tent. But when I'm posted up in a spot like this, I like to have a bit more space for food and gear and to stretch out a bit. I spend significantly more time in my tent during the winter, hiding from the cold and the rain. And I do all of my cooking just outside of my front door. So it's super convenient to not even have to get out of bed to make coffee. Anyways, that was Camel's Camp. There was one more thing I wanted to share with you, and that is the release of my brand new album, Self Portrait. It is streaming right now. Like, right now it's streaming on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you stream music.
You could even buy the MP3 from Amazon. Just go on to Amazon and search for Self Portrait by Justin Sleep. And walla walla bang bang, you should get there. The overall theme for 2025 is art. And I've already recorded 3 full length albums exploring art as a concept. And as a recording artist, I thought that a singer songwriter self portrait would be a good way to kick off the art series. So, Framed by The Gathering, parts 3 and 4 of 5, Self Portrait tells the story of my musical journey from childhood to afterlife in 3 parts, where each part is 3 songs: an a cappella song, a live vocal and guitar song, and a full multi part song. When I think about all of the long nights I spent researching and writing, and all the long days I spent practicing and recording, it makes me so proud of the final product. It makes me want to share my art with the world. So go ahead and check out my original album, Self Portrait, and tune in next week for my musical origin story, where I will go into detail about how I fell in love with music and how it has shaped me as an artist today. So go ahead and click that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.
Every lyric holds a world of light.
What is going up, human buttercups? Welcome to Camel's Camp Coffee Shop. Here is the greatest poem never heard.